Also, shout out Crispy Drums. He's a musician.
Yo, what the I love this guy. I love you, bro. I want to react to this guy next because he said he's a white nationalist atheist. And look, just wait till what he says at the end, right?
We are real, right? You agree white nationalism and white supremacy is real?
Yeah, it exists, but it's not to keep anyone from success. Is my argument.
Do you support white nationalism?
I support any group's people to exercise nationalism. I've been very vocal about this. I think if people want to be black nationalists, people want to be Mexican nationalists, people want to be nationalists in general, and they love their group of people, that's fine. I've always thought it was weird how white nationalists can't be white nationalists without being called some pejorative term.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that, right? Yeah. The whites, when they're nationalists, they're called racist, but when other groups are, it's empowering, right?
Or lose job opportunities. Meanwhile, other groups of people can be nationalists with no consequence. So I think I think every group of people should be able to be proud of their skin and their heritage.
So that's going to be a civil war, right? If there's black nationalists, white nationalists, Latino nationalists, that's going to be a civil war, correct?
Well, I think that there's ways to mitigate that and exist in harmony. I mean, Lincoln Rockwell had a great admiration for Malcolm X.
Nationalism literally means we don't want to live in harmony. We want to have our own nation.
Well, you can do that via segregation. You can do it via. There's other ways to go about it, but
so with the Civil Rights Act, we want to repeal the Civil Rights Act. You are against that, correct?
What are you doing?
I'm packing a laptop for a new Maestro student.
Oh, Maestro.
The first AI university.
I just don't think that's a viable that's a realistic option in 2026.
So repealing
I understand that you want to repeal it, but we have to be realistic as are you really going to be able to repeal that in 2026 and beyond?
I actually think we will, but
okay.
Do you think that's more or less likely than repealing them?
Yeah, being realistic, okay? I agree with this guy, the bald guy, the chrome Well, I agree with that guy, being realistic. Oh, that's not realistic, bro. Oh, you're not gonna get political support for that. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Okay. All right, they told Nick that. They're like, you're not gonna get support with this anti stuff. They told Nick that. Look where Nick's at now. All right. Everyone's anti at this point. Right? Everyone's kind of waking up to the question to a certain extent. They told him that, like, oh yeah, this Israel stuff, you're not gonna get far with that. Stop talking about stop, blah, blah, blah. He didn't. He stuck to the mission. It was a long and lengthy and just difficult mission, but now people agree with him now. And he has the popular opinion now, right? So being realistic, and I don't even really think we're going to win by taking power or getting political votes. No, sorry, not taking power, but I don't think we're going to win by getting political votes. I think we're going to win by waiting for a collapse, and then we're going to have to take power by that.
19th Amendment.
Oh, the 19th Amendment, I think that's, if we want to talk about the 19th Amendment, that's actually created a lot of the issues that we have. But I think, we'd probably be able to repeal I think it'd be easier probably to repeal the 19th Amendment versus...
But once we repeal the 19th Amendment, the entire reason that white nationalists want to do that is because then women won't vote, and then we'll win on white nationalism, correct? Isn't that the entire goal?
I don't know about that, man. I mean, the reality is that whites are
women just everything off. Let's be honest, all right?
Dropping off when it comes to the majority, and then
we want to stop that. We want to get rid of the.
Of course, I get that. But the other reality also is that many of the whites aren't going to vote for that. Right? This is a very small subset of people that believe that way. Which again, this is the beauty of the United States.
It's growing rapidly, though. And I also, like I said, we're not going to win by votes.
America, we can have this discussion.
And so the First Amendment. JQ arguments, right? And so one of the JQ arguments. I watched your video with Louis Theroux, the behind the scenes. You mentioned a lot of JQ arguments, but the one that you didn't mention was the whole idea that immigration is. Do you believe that immigration is?
That was brought up, but he actually cut that out.
Okay.
We did a lot of discussion. He cut out, we did hours of discussion. He cut all that stuff out.
So you believe that the are trying to replace white people in America? Is that correct or no?
I would argue there's some truth to that. Yeah.
You think so? Okay.
I would. Yeah. And it's kind of funny because they don't practice that in their own state at all.
And so you don't think that we should stop that, or we should continue it, or what's your opinion?
Well, I think immigration needs to be at this point extremely selective if we're going to.
We're already a minority. If we don't do mass deportations, what's the point at this point?
Well, again, you're going to argue from that perspective because of your perspective, and
am I right
understand.
Or am I wrong?
Yeah. Well, then you can make that argument, but I do think that there is some merit from bringing in people from other places
also with the
that have some skill set.
So do you support legal immigration? Do you not support it? What's your opinion on that?
So I think immigration works, but it's got to be, we have to fix it. We need an immigration moratorium for some.
I mean, I don't really care if it works, right? I think at this point, we shouldn't worry if it works or not. We should prioritize our own people, have mass deportations, immigration moratorium. I think that's just what's important right now. Let's not talk about if it works or not, because who cares, right?
Over years, we need to fix our visa system. We need to fix our border. We need to fix the sanctuary city problem. We need to fix our asylum issues. We have so many problems when it comes to immigration. It's literally a quagmire. It's a disaster.
So which people would you actually allow into America?
I would go off of more of a O visa type thing, where we would want people that are exceptional, that are really good at what they do, where we can't necessarily replace that skill set here. We don't have that skill set.
So a bunch of high
right. We're prioritizing the wrong thing. All right. When it comes to immigrants, we got to prioritize race. If we do take immigrants, right, we got to prioritize race. Okay, race is most important.
Like Chinese, is that what you? Which nation?
Yeah, we would want to bring in the best and the brightest, and obviously be able to compete with some of our adversaries.
White people in America with Chinese people. Is that correct?
Well, it's not necessarily about replacing.
Dilute.
A new era of American shipbuilding is here.
What up?
Nordstrom Rack.
So here's the problem. Let me be blunt about this because I've had this criticism of white people and white men in general. You guys have to get your women in check. You guys don't have your women in check.
I agree.
Let's talk about white people. You guys don't have your women in check at all. White women in general don't want to date white men. A lot of them, are totally cool with being a lot of them put off and push feminist propaganda.
Well, the thing about white women don't even want to date white men, that's just not true. Like, the lowest interracial marriage stats for race is blacks and whites. They're the lowest, right? So yeah, I mean, if it were true, it's true, but it's just not. It's just not. I saw some stats yesterday. Let me read them to you. It shows actually that white women actually find their own ethnicity more attractive. Right, it's this stat right here. It shows that white women actually find their own ethnicity more attractive. It's a little bit over 80%, and yeah, what the stat says. So I mean, if it were true, but it's just not.
They're fooled by the they tend to be very impressionable. You guys need to get your women in check, and that is why you guys have the birthing crisis that you guys have, is because white women don't necessarily subscribe to having children young, having big families.
There's some truth to that, yeah.
Rather pursue,
Yeah, so actually the reason that I'm here is because when I was on Twitter, all the Wignat chicks told me to come here and to ask you to stop shitting on women. That was actually the original argument I was supposed to have.
No, okay, this guy's a what? Women told me to come here and tell you to stop shitting on women. Are you a like, are you like the gay best friend? Are you serious? Like, what the fuck is that? Women told me to do this. Yeah, you're a like, what?
But we need to continue shitting on them because they're the reason why you guys are getting replaced, quite frankly. Okay, so you should be having this discussion with your white women, actually, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, like, look, so you're here shitting on white women, is that correct?
Yes, a lot of them subscribe to progressive ideologies that are the reason why you guys are quickly declining.
Myron, listen.
Yeah, and like, you can look at stats. Like, yeah, I know white women, they typically subscribe to more conservative ideologies, but even if they identify as conservative, women in general, right, they still hold on to like this branch of like feminism, right? The second you talk about them not working, kitchen, no college, like, it's like the conservative values get thrown out the window, right? They're so conservative until it's actually put to the test, right? So that's my issue with it. But if you want to go by the stats, yeah, they typically tend to be more conservative. So I mean, is there truth to it? Yeah.
Citizenship.
You're not white.
Sorry.
We don't need you talking to white women, trying to interact with them at all.
And that's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem. I don't need to be white to give a. See, here's the thing. You're behaving like a black person now. You're timping out. You're literally behaving like a white person. You are behaving like a black person. So here's the difference. See, here's the funny part.
Not your women.
When I criticize black people, they'll sit there and say stupid shit. You're saying you're not black, so you can't criticize us. You're doing the same shit about shit right now. Because I don't have to be. I don't. See, here's the thing. Hey, Baldy, age of 47, relax.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Age of 47, relax.
No.
Here's the thing. I don't have to be white to be able to identify white problems as to why you guys have the problems that you guys have. Clearly, you don't have the platform or the ability to tell these women to get back in the fucking kitchen. So guess what? Now I got to do it for you because you don't have the platform to do it. So the reality is that, look, man, you can do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say. You can be a white nationalist. Cool. I actually fight and defend for your ability to do so. But if we're gonna have this discussion about white replacement, etc., well, who controls and who are the gatekeepers of sex? It is the woman. So stop complaining. Stop crying because you sound like a black right now. Let's be honest. You have a victim mindset. Stop being a get out there. Tell your women. Stop being. Stop subscribing to feminism. Start creating families. Start going in the church. And start getting some white babies.
Can I respond?
Sure.
Okay, so look, to some degree I actually do agree with you. But here's the thing. The problem here is that, yeah, we white people, we got to figure out what the roles are going to be for white men and white women. The problem is and I've talked to a lot of white folks.
What are you doing?
What the fuck?
I'm packing a laptop for a new Maestro student.
Oh,
We don't do
what
that
is
in
Maestro?
Germany.
Of course, AI
We don't do
We
this
don't
in
want you Muslim
Germany.
get women back in the kitchen, put a garbage bag on their head. We don't want that. So when you're promoting,
Dude, we should put garbage bags on their head. Women. All right. Sorry, I had to clip farm a little bit.
that stuff, that's never going to work for us. Do you understand that?
Promoting Islam?
Yeah, you're Islamic. We don't want your Islamic values.
Actually, if you watch my podcast, I don't really talk about religion ever.
Your literally view of women is basically Islamic, correct? That you hate them?
I would no. Actually, I would argue that. Are you Christian?
No, I'm an atheist.
That explains everything. Yeah, this guy just hates everybody, including God.
You know, while I'm here, Myron, also just for the record,
God is black. I don't worship him. No, Jesus wasn't there.
Myron, one more thing. I gotta tell you.
So yeah, like
1 second. Let me just say one more thing.
My thing is no, because you're coming in from a position where you don't know. I don't promote Islam. I'm actually very I respect religion. I understand religion, but I kind of find it funny because Islam, Christianity, the Abrahamic religions in general kind of solve this problem. So maybe you might want to find God.
Yeah, I hate them all. No.
Okay, that's the problem. You might want to find God, and that would help you.
But no, listen. Your view of women is basically Islamic. You hate them. You want them to wear a garbage
No, it's
bag,
based on
you
all
want
the
them to be
Abrahamic
in the
religions.
kitchen.
Devout Christians, and devout Muslims would agree with me that women need to be subservient to men.
Fine, go ahead.
That's how it's always worked.
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, shit, we got
Then the other person hops
Karen,
on.
let's go.
I literally have no idea who you are.
Okay, so I don't know what just happened. Female entitlement.
Yeah.
She just cut the line. Whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say? Age of 47 or no?
Who are you?
Age of 47.
Actually, yeah, one more thing. I'm 1/4 Ashkenazi. Just FYI.
That makes sense. Very.
Yeah, bro, come on. Like, what? You're a white nationalist Ashkenazi. Are you what? White nationalist Ashkenazi atheist. That's a fucking mixed bag. Like, what the fuck is that? And you're also a Women told me to come here. Women said I should come here and tell you to stop talking about them.
Very makes sense. A white nationalist that's a crazy, bro. Hey guys, You guys better not let him in. He's trying to infiltrate and subvert, man. Everybody
what
knows
is
if a
your
Jew comes
name?
into a white nationalist group, you guys are cooked. FBI's looking.
What is your name? If you're literally going to stand here, if you're going to sit there and tell women that they need to get back to the kitchen, state your name.
You know what's kind of funny?
Your name.
No, it's kind of funny. She's so we got a
State
Karen. Cut
your
everybody
name.
in line.
He just called
right?
me a Karen, didn't he?
Yeah, you are a Karen. You cut everybody in line. There's a line behind you. There's a line behind you.
They
obviously,
he
showing the
literally
female
told me
privilege.
to-
I don't know why you're over here talking on a microphone when you should be in a kitchen somewhere. And she's like, state your name, as if like
on.
are you that dumb where you can't like figure it out?
This is a load
Like-
of
Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, what am I? Hold on. Hey, woman, what am I wrong about specifically? Karen, what am I wrong about? They never can actually say what I'm wrong about.
Sure. You can hear me, right?
What's up, man?
How's it going? How you doing?
What's up?
Oh, this is my boy. This is the guy who shouted me out. Shout out to you. All right. W niggers. All right. I love niggers. All right. That's that W Myron. Yeah. W Myron. I love Myron. That's that. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the guys on our side, the white nationalist guys, they are kind of like they are kind of like pussies when it comes to women. What I find pretty frequently is like you'll post a bunch of beige shit about the blacks, about the this is that. But the second you talk about women, a lot of them are like, what the f? It's like, bro, like 19th Amendment, feminism, also a huge issue, bro. Okay, also a really big issue, right? Also a really big issue, okay? All right. And that was so gay. He's like, women told me to come here. It's like, are you serious? Like, women told you to go say that? You listened? Though, to speed it up. All right.
Fortunately, and I, I hope we can slow it down a little bit, but I think it's going to seep into all different realms of life, to include dating and relationships. I foresee that relationships are only going to get worse. I think AI and sex robots are going to be a thing. Men are struggling with women nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we are.
It's like this post Kaczynski age that we're kind of like living in. I mean, it's very unsettling to see it now. Like you go to the store, you see these Waymos around. And, I mean, I'm not. It's very like I said, just very unsettling. You know, for me, that just I got the Marine Corps 4 years ago.
Thanks for your service, my friend.
Nah, appreciate the support, brother. But while I was over there, because I had a few buddies that went to Jerusalem. They went to. And they tell me all sorts of crazy shit over there, because a buddy who's from Pakistan, he goes and he said, "Oh, what the fuck did no fuck this guy is." It was real comical and whatnot, but I just heard nothing but like negative experiences from like that particular group and how they're kind of like, it almost seems like it's slowly like seeping into like kind of everyday.
I mean, look, I think because I want to be clear about this.
Yeah.
I don't want people walking around just hating Jews because they're Jews.
Oh, absolutely.
because a lot of allies in our fight actually on this was this guy. He's just being
I feel like
sarcastic or whatever.
like
no,
it's
this
a
guy's
big-
over here is acting like a Jew. But one of the annoying ones, by the way. But I don't want people just
I love
walking around
him.
just
I
hating.
love him.
There's a lot of people that like are in this fight with us,
Yeah.
right? That are bringing awareness. Some of the most prominent people are Jews, right?
Yeah.
I've been drinking a ton of water, bro. All right.
Like Glenn Greenwald, Dave Smith, Norman Finkelstein,
Yeah.
these guys have been doing a fantastic job of like really like talking about this issue
Yeah.
to, Max Blumenthal, to like great personal disdain. So I do think that it's important to, talk about this topic and, it's the information, not necessarily who's providing said information, attacking group people just because of
No, I
might be
agree.
a group. So
Yeah, I
but,
absolutely agree. And for me, it's kind of like a self-awareness, because I don't know if
I
you
think
ever,
it's this guy. I recognize his voice. I was watching this on someone's live stream when it was happening before it got released, and I heard my name, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like, what the f?"
watch William Sexton. He goes by William, or
I think I might have.
Yeah, bro is tapped in. He knows who William is.
I can't hear you.
I might have, my mic, you got it. Thank you, Sean. I don't know. Maybe if you say something, and then by the way, we got a
Yeah.
big line behind you. I got to move through people faster.
Oh, I'm
because-
so sorry.
No,
No, I
but
just,
say
I
what
mean,
you're gonna
honest,
say.
no, because I watch your content. I see you like as a talking head, the way that I watch like Vosh or Nick Fuentes or Destiny or all these things. So like I want to see what you see. So actually, like being a viewer, is really interesting.
With him.
Huh?
I'm not familiar with him, unfortunately.
Well,
I'll look him up though.
Yeah.
The William guy you mentioned.
Yeah, I mean, you ever get the chance, you just talk to the
I'll
dude.
take a look.
But no, I mean, that's all I gotta say. Also, shout out Crispy Drums. He's a musician.
Yo, what the? Yo, what the? Bro, I love this guy. All right, I love you, bro. All right, okay, dude. You know what's so funny is like Hispanics love me, bro. It's like what the? They either hate my guts or they love me. The Hispanics, bro, either hate my guts or they love me. It's like there's no in between. Shout out to this guy. I don't know if you're Spanish or you're some kind of other, or you're some kind of like I don't know what you are, but shout out to you. Appreciate you. That means the world to me. Like really, like these like little shout outs on the mics at good events. Oh yeah, Ross, you want to do a call right now? Or are you good? We can do a call right now if you want. It's been a very long time since we've done anything together, right? But yeah, that's insane. I was watching this. I was just like I was outside because trying to get some sun, try to tan a little bit, and then this dude shouted me out. So shout out to you, bro. He watches my streams too. So shout out to you, bro. I appreciate your Yeah, that is insane though. I'll probably, I want to react to this guy. This guy, he said he was a, I'm setting up my stream for the night. Okay, we'll talk off stream soon. All right, cool. That's fine. I'm cool with that.